So we're here at Gracie Academy in Sableview.
Parklands.
Yeah, it's very hard to find. And we're here with Yolanda and we're here with James. And we're going to be discussing a very serious topic today, which is protecting women from being abducted, sexual abuse, rape. And we're going to try and teach you guys. Yolanda's going to be the good person. We're going to be the bad people to show the...
But we're not bad people.
But we're going to try and be bad people.
Okay, we'll try and be bad people.
That's why I cut my hair, so we're going to be bad people, but actually on the inside we're really good.
But you just look more like The Rock now.
Yeah. Okay. Stop it. Anyway, so we're going to show that...
Skinny version of The Rock.
That really hurts me on the inside. No, it really hurts me on the inside if you say stuff like that. So what we want to try to do is show that, and James is very smart on this. I'm just here to
Public speak.
Public speak. Thank you very much.
Keep
So
your voice.
what we try and do is teach that because women are smaller, they are smarter than men, but they're also smaller than men. They are more fragile, they're more special. But teaching a flying kick or Krav Maga or Kung Fu techniques, it's not really practical because you're going to say...
There's nothing wrong with Krav Maga.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with Krav Maga.
Okay.
I'm also not saying
Just
there is
set that
something
straight.
right with Krav Maga. I'm just being ambiguous. But what I am saying is that there's no time to train 2-3 times a week. There's no time, right? Women aren't naturally aggressive, except if you forget an anniversary or birthday or something like that.
Yes.
Did you just make a noise?
No.
Yes. Yolanda's just definitely grown.
Definitely. So what we try and do is teach awareness that you don't get into trouble. And awareness is easy because it's a thing that you can learn over video and you can see like a pre-attack indicator and all those things that you stay out of trouble. We will teach you a technique or two because that's pretty cool. And let's be honest, we don't have personality, so we need to
We've got to
pretend
do
like
something.
we've got something.
I've got
Absolutely.
a sash,
Yeah.
I'm good.
And you've got a sash.
And we don't have sashes either.
Yeah.
Like, we've just got nothing going on.
So I think, James, do you want to run through awareness and how we could prevent somebody from being attacked by having the attitude, don't mess with me, being aware that you look out for pre-attack indicators, don't do silly things where you become a victim easily.
Yeah, so, and interestingly actually, two things that you mentioned is that women generally smaller than men, and often people think that women by default are then more likely to become a victim, but actually a university in America showed that there is no correlation when a criminal or someone is choosing a potential target. There's actually no correlation between women, men's size. It's actually much more to do with the way they carry themselves, their degree of confidence, and their degree of confidence, and their degree of don't mess with me, right? That attitude. Yeah. So
they know what they're doing. They're stuck in order.
they're confident. They know where they're going. They're uninterruptible, right?
Yeah.
A term that we often use is be like a deaf man who's late for an appointment, or a deaf woman who's late for an appointment. In other words, don't be interruptible. Don't be someone who can be stopped. Because a criminal will always want to stop you where they need to interact with you, they need to close the distance on you. So if you can be uninterruptible, then it makes it you make yourself a hard target. A term we would use is a hard target.
That's a very good term.
And it makes you a hard target. And now what happens is the potential criminal deselects you as a potential target and then chooses to select someone else who would be an easy target.
So I've had one coffee today, so I'm going to try and summarize that for myself. I'm going to pretend that it's for the audience, but it's for me. So basically there's so many things that you could do before learning a specific technique that you can greatly reduce the chance that you'll be selected as a victim. Absolutely. By a criminal. Which is to have an attitude that you're not going to be a victim.
Yep.
That you are not going to give in. That you've got a right to your life. That it's your body and you're going to fight for it. Just carry that confidence, and then also be aware of certain things. And because you're aware of those things, it's a chicken or the egg. Then you feel more confident because you know you're doing something.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we have to end this first video, but is there anything else you want to add to the intro side of this?
Well, I was going to say, what we're going to do now is we're going to delve down into some of those awareness things a little bit more. We're going to talk about what an attacker does prior to attacking, and we're going to delve down a little bit into more about how to be aware and different situations during your life, how to adapt your awareness accordingly.
I just want to add to this. This is the most I've had an opportunity to speak whilst in the presence of Yolanda. So this is okay.
Serious things.
This is video 1. Okay, awesome.